Hello world and welcome to a new episode of Tigers of Asia, where, as you probably will remember, we're going to be taking Ulsan and South Korean national team to the very top. Right, today, let's make this short, let's make this snappy. We're taking on Sydney. Oh boy, as you can see here, our league is looking quite scary. And also, which I will mention quickly, is the fact that we still didn't have any proper games after the Shenhua game, the 4-6. If you remember, it was horrible. But we played 3 friendlies, we played okay, and today we take on Sydney. We have a chance to do well against them, and because of that, I think we're going to go with a slightly different formation. We're going to go with a Gengar press system, and we're going to go with Junior Nagao up front by himself. And I'm going to do that because, as you probably would have seen in the last episode, we had a lot of counterattacks conceded. And I believe that we can score a lot of goals. I believe, we scored 4 goals, but I don't want to concede 6. And that's why, with that in mind, we're going to be playing with 4-2-3-1. Very simple, very basic, nothing fancy. I tried to maybe think of a fancy formation, but I just thought, hey, the players don't have time. The familiarity looks a bit better. So let's jump into it. So there is a bit of a problem straight away. First of all, as you remember, Lee Kun-ho got injured, so it's a bad problem. And Kim Tae-hwan is not available. So we're going to be using with Sol Young-woo. And the problem with that is he's not particularly the best at defending. Even though it says he's a no-nonsense fullback, his marking is horrible, his positioning is okay, and his tackling is okay. So, and it's a very weird kind of little position place. He's good at, defending right, advance right, defender left, wing left. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, we're getting into it. Apart from that, the formation is pretty much similar. The players are similar. Let's start with this. So we're going to have a keeper, Cho Hyun-woo. And as I mentioned, on the right, we have Seo Young-woo. Then in the middle, we have one of our own, Chung Sung-hyun. In the middle as well, we have Bultuis, because Bultuis is finally back. He served his suspension, and hopefully he can help us not concede a lot of goals this time. Hong Chul plays on the left. Shin Jin-ho, obviously, plays a bit of a defender position, which is unfortunate. He's going to be doing defensive roles, even though he's not suited for that. Ko Myung-jin, even though he scored a beautiful goal, he's going to be playing lower, defensive light playmaker. Yoon Bin-garam remains as an advanced playmaker. On the left, we'll have Kim In-sung. On the right, we continue with Lee Dong-kyung. I know you'll get to see Lee Chong-kyung at some point, but I want to try Lee Dong-kyung. I want to play with him more. And up front, lead in line, Junior Nagao. And I know I said it's crime against humanity, crime against common sense to play with one striker, but I can't afford to. I can't afford to anymore. The positions, everything is so difficult right now. I need to make sure that we win. I need to make sure that we do very well this time and we don't concede this many counterattacks. Okay, I want you guys to pick it off where you left off last time. Funnily enough, we left out on a very bad loss. And as you can see here, they're going in a very narrow formation. As you can see, 4-2-2-2-2. I probably said an extra 2 there. I shouldn't have. And we go with a simple basic 4-2-3-1 because we're basic. That's what I'm going to say. I think we have a very good team. I think we can do it. You see at the league, it's very, very scary. If we beat Sydney, we put ourselves in a great position of qualifying. We are ready. We're very ready. And I think I'm going to switch to 2D just so, it looks a bit better. It looks a bit nicer. It looks a bit cleaner. I don't want you guys to see a lot of fragmentation and stuff because that was bad. That would be very, very bad. Right. So Yoon Bin-garam, he steps up. He's with the ball. He's carrying it all the way to the left. He's probably carrying it too much. Shin Jin-ho. Very nice interplay between those two. What's going to happen now? Where are we going to go? Shin Jin-ho to Ko Myung-jin. Hong Chul, is he going to put a ball through? He gives the ball to their keeper, which is a very interesting attacking tactic. But as you remember, last time we were also in the attack and we got countered and we conceded. But this time we do kind of stop the attack. Jung Seung-hyun, Sol Young-woo. I don't know if he's making his debut for us, but he's definitely making his debut for me. Lee Dong-kyung, Junior Nagao, very good passing. Not good tackling because they haven't tackled, but Hong Chul, can he put a good cross? Where's our difficult? Ko Myung-jin, Sol Young-woo, Yoon Bin-garam, Lee Dong-kyung is going to put a goal. And this is why, yes. I'm not going to celebrate too much this time because last time, as you remember, 4-1 and we lost 4-6. So currently it's 1-0. Very good football. And I like this. This seems a bit better. I think the players have kind of realized, okay, we need to calm down. Lee Dong-kyung, very good finish with his right foot, and he is left-footed, so you know when a player is good. But that's his first goal for the season after 4 games or 5 games, I think, and I think that's his 3rd game for us. this is a pretty good start. This is something we really needed. We really needed something like this for us. And Okayama is losing to Shenhua. So maybe we were very harsh to Shenhua. Or maybe, the game itself thought Shenhua is going to be bad. And then when I joined, they kind of realized they need to get their act together. I don't know. Also, in other bad news, I can't do any signings until the summer, which is quite annoying. And I probably should have looked into it a little bit more and started in the summer. But in the summer, they would have been halfway through the season. But it's okay. Currently, it's halftime. It's 1-0. Oh boy. Well, so far, so good. So far, so good. We're going to give them a little team talk just to make sure they continue. I think, point finger, not happy with the performance. And to help motivate them, leave a like, guys. Subscribe to my channel. If you're a new person who managed to somehow stumble onto this video, subscribe. Sign that contract. And if you're following me for a while, thank you so much. I really appreciate, even if you just put this on to fall asleep, I am okay with this. Just, put a like or a comment when you wake up. Right, team talk complete. That was my team talk to you guys. Give me motivation. I'll be very happy if that kind of takes us a bit further. Oh boy, Ulsan 1-0 against Sydney, and Shanghai Shenhua is destroying Okayama. So I don't know what happened to them. I don't know, maybe they managed to install some cheats, but they're destroying teams. They're scoring a lot of goals. 9 goals in 2 games, at least from what I've seen, or in this competition. Kom Yunjin, Sol Youngwoo, very slow and very bad at crossing, but he does cross to no one. Hongchul picks it up very slowly, kind of makes his way to it. We have Davidson on the left, but he's not as good in this game as he is in real life. Although in real life, he's also being kind of slightly frozen out, which is unfortunate. And we already have a counter. Bulfuis is not going to get there. Okay, Cho Hyun-woo in a slightly more used position. I think he's just going to be a goalkeeper now instead of sweeper keeper because he wasn't sure what to do with that one. He makes a save this time, and that's good. And then again, after the game, I checked his stats, and I don't understand why he was so bad because his stats should have been good. And he conceded from everything else, and this is exactly what happens now. We concede. Costa Barbarousis. Again, Cho Hyun-woo, after I'm kind of, bigged him up for you guys. He is not doing well, and yikes. A simple pass. I don't know where. Have we still not taught our players to defend? I think so. Good finish, though. Good first touch finish. And this kind of leads us a little bit open. Hongchul, can he do something? Yunir Nagao jumps up and just misses it. Okay. We need to get our act together. We need to be more attacking. Yunir Nagao is not doing too good. But last time we played against an Australian team, he scored in the 93rd minute. So maybe that's going to be something. Yikes. I should have put Davidson somewhere. By the way, if at some point the camera kind of goes, my camera is very unpredictable and very not the best sometimes, so I might disappear. Who knows? But for now, I'm doing hand movements, and I hope you enjoy. There in the attack again, Caceres. Grant takes a shot and just misses it. Skimmed the top of the crossbar. You can see a little bit of worry, and Okayama is going back into it against Shanghai Shenhua. Interesting. We're making a lot of things. I'm going to try and encourage the players. I think they're a very good team. We have very good players, and Hongchul is getting tired. Potentially, we're still pushing up way too high. Maybe we need to drop players, but I don't understand how we're conceding. So far, nothing much. Again, 0-0 is not going to be, 1-1 is not going to be a good result. I think it's time for me to take out Junior. I think it is. And by the way, Lee Chung-yong came on. Kind of my brain was talking about something else while I put him on. And yeah, that's your little introduction to him. Ivanovic? I don't think that's the right Ivanovic. If it is, wow, impressive. So far, 90th minute. Sydney, this is going to be a very bad result for us. And in fact, it is. In fact, it's a very bad result for us. And we're going to see how the other teams perform. That means the last game is going to be very important. Yikes. Why did you persist with Sol Young-woo? Because I didn't have a choice. That's pretty much it. It's none of their business. And yeah, 1-1, another disappointing result. We're still somehow there. And now Okayama is the worst team. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Hopefully Sydney and Shenhua will cancel each other out. And I think, that pretty much guarantees us, the next thing, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, that does. Ulsan to receive for a draw. Let's just go check a look real quickly. I don't see, unless, no, I think we've done it. I think we've pretty much done it. Unless we concede a lot of goals against Okayama, we've pretty much done it. So that's kind of a good thing. That means we're not going to show you that game. I think that'll be fair enough. So what I'm thinking is what we're going to do. I'm going to see you back for the Pohang game. And as I probably would have told you, that's a big derby. Oh, probably didn't actually. It's the Pohang Steelers. I think because the cities are very close, they're big derby. And I know they're big derby because every time when it comes to an important match, Pohang beats us, and that's how we lose trophies. Both years in a row, we lost the trophies kind of at Pohang, technically. So yeah, that's going to be something to see. Although I do want to see when the next Champions League groups are. So maybe if I can go to different stages. What happens if we go after the group stages? We don't know. But yeah, anyways, basically, if that's what happens, if the games get interesting, I will show you the games. I will show you the further on down we go if we get drawn against a hard team. If not, expect to see me by the Pohang game. I want to be able to show you the derby. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel the city like I do. Hopefully next time you'll be able to have a better appreciation of how we play. I don't know what I need to do. We're defensively not solid. We didn't create much, which is weird for Junior Nagao, but who knows? We won 3-0 last time. We kind of lost points in this one, 1-1. So anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate once again for you guys tuning in. And I'll see you guys either for the Pohang game or for the next stage of the Champions League. Bye guys.